Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy NGF Kold, and I'm back with another video for y'all, man. And in today's video, I'm gonna be going over the best shot creation moves of NBA 2K25. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, then you know that I like to drop one of these every year, and these are actually one of my favorite type of videos to make. So before we get into everything, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. I'm aiming for 10K subs before the year is over, and I think we can do that. Also, make sure to follow me on all my other social media platforms, which are linked in the description below. Without further ado, let's get right into the vid. For most of these clips that you're about to see, I'm using this 6'7", 93 mid-range build. First, I'm gonna go over all the animations that I use to pull out these moves. For pull-up jumpers, I still really like Pro 2. I like all the different animations within it, whether it's going towards the left, going towards the right, pulling up forward, they all work really well for me. The next animation I want to talk to y'all about is Michael Jordan's fadeaway. I feel like most of the animations in this package are pretty smooth and easy to time, but there are certain animations that create more space than others, and I'll talk more about that later in the video. The next animation I want to talk to y'all about is Jayson Tatum's hop jumper. He got some fire animations within this package, and I'm looking forward to showing y'all some of my favorites and how I use them. This animation right here is definitely a classic, and it's the Pro Spin Jumper, one of my favorite moves of all time. It creates space going both ways, and it's pretty easy to time. And last but not least, the go-to shot animations that I use are Kyrie Irving's and Jarris Walker's. In this clip right here, I'm using Kyrie Irving's, and I get so many kills doing this move, it's ridiculous. Definitely one of my favorite new animations that they added this year. Alright, now that I went over all my animations, I want to show y'all how I use them in in-game situations. I'm going to start off talking about Dribble Pull Ups because I think that you can use these the most frequently. You need to have that pull-up jumper in your bag because that paint isn't always going to be open once you get past your man. Especially when you're out there playing with randoms and they have bad spacing. So it's good to be able to knock down shots like these consistently. The pull-up jumper is also good for killing the 2-3 zone. Peep how I split through the defense on top right into the smooth mid-range. Right here, once again, I'm using the pull-up jumper to attack the weak part of their zone. In this clip, I used the blowout dribble to get past my man, and then I hit him with the quick pull-up. That same center got so tired of me attacking the middle of their zone, so look how they played me this time. I even pump fake, and look at them jumping at me. Alright, next I want to talk to y'all about transition pull-up jumpers. More times than not, this is a wide open shot, and I don't see a lot of people taking these. Like peep this clip right here, I know for a fact that the center not going to step up, and that's a wide open pull-up. You can get these off a lot more often than people realize. They're just a good high percentage shot. Alright, the last pull-up jumper tip that I got for y'all is try your best to predict which animation you're gonna get. Knowing which animation you're gonna get is gonna help you with your timing completely. So pay attention to how you're angling your left stick, if you're holding RT or not, if the ball's in your left hand, your right hand, small things like that. Alright, for this next part of the vid, I want to show y'all how I get buckets using Jayson Tatum's hop jumper. His regular step backs are pretty smooth and easy to time. But my favorite move within the package is this subtle double step back right here. It's a little sneaky move and people aren't really expecting you to pull this one out. To trigger this move, the ball has to be in my right hand. Then I hold RT and flick my right stick diagonally down right. This move creates just enough space and he gets it off pretty fast. Like peep this clip right here. I tried him with the post spin but he wasn't going for it. So I hit him with a nice little step back. In the hop jumper, he also has this clean triple threat step back. I just started using this move and I already got some pretty nice kills with it. People are never expecting it, so look at the space that I'm creating. It works really well in the corner too. And if you can tell that they stepped up, you don't have to shoot it. You can cancel out of it too. He also has a triple threat move going towards his left. And look at how he's playing me, so this is the perfect time to do it. It's a nice little side step pull up. So here's how you trigger those animations every time. Hold RT and push your right stick directly right. I like it because it's really simple and I have no problem triggering this move every time. To trigger the one going left, you're going to want to do the same thing but opposite. This one looks really smooth but it doesn't create as much space as the other one. Now, I want to show y'all how I like to trigger his moving step backs. I like to start off with Paul George's size up and then go right into the step back. You can break out of the size up at any point that you want. and that's what I really like about it. These two moves pair up nicely because the size up makes it look like you're really trying to move forward, but the whole time you were using it to set up the step back. Alright, for this next part of the video, I want to show you how I've been reaching deep into my post bag. With 93 mid-range, I get a 93 post fade, and I put some post scoring on this build, so I get gold post fade phenom. A big tip that I have for post fades is knowing which animation you're going to get. I like to go back shoulder a lot, so if I don't get the animation that I'm looking for, then I'm probably going to miss. But yeah man, I think that you should have a post fade in your bag if you don't already, because it creates a lot of space and it gets you open looks. Like look at the contest bro got on me. Oh my god, that's such great defense. People sleep on the post hop shot too. These work really well in the right situations. The timing on these type of shots are kinda different though. Here's how you trigger the post hop shot every time. So to trigger it, you hold LT, and then you tap the shooting button and push your left stick towards your back shoulder. Pretty easy to pull off honestly. Right now I'm using Pro, and I really like its back shoulder animations. Alright, next I want to talk about using your pivot foot in the post to your advantage. Like look at this clip right here. I went for the post fade and he was right there, but I bet he didn't expect me to reposition myself and then shoot the fade again. And it's not even a travel, it's just good footwork. Same thing for this clip. My defender put his hands down because he didn't expect me to go up again. And that's a wide open bucket. So here's what I do to get those type of shots off. I start a post fade, and if I don't like what I see, then I pump fake and I keep holding LT. From here, you can flick your left stick, and then you can fade again with no problem. And that's what I'm doing on my controller to pull that type of move off. Here's another example. Say I go for a fade, and that wasn't the animation that I was looking for. So I keep holding LT, and then flick my left stick forward. And then from here, you get a nice fade animation. And that's exactly what happened in this clip. Right here I got the wrong fade animation, so I repositioned myself to get the right one that I was looking for. Well, I hope those tips inspire you to be able to reach deeper into your post bag. For this next part of the video, I'm going to be talking about getting kills out of the triple threat. I'm going to start this part of the video off with Kyrie Irving's go-to shot. His go-to shot out of the triple threat is this nasty crossover step back type of move. Just look how fluid this move is. Jeez, that's tough. I don't know what it is, but people always fall for it. And I think this move works the best in the corner. To trigger this animation, all you have to do is hold up on your right stick. And once you trigger it, it's pretty easy to time. These clips are on my point guard, but if I could put this animation on my taller build, then I would. For my taller build, I use Jarris Walker's go-to shot out of the triple threat. I don't even shoot off of it though, I just use it like a size up. I like it because it gives me a nice little speed boost for the pull-up jumper. It's just a nice move to have in your bag to keep the defense on their heels. For this part of the video, I just want to highlight the fact that you should be using jab steps and spin moves out of the triple threat to set up your other moves. Like in this clip right here, jab, 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 spin move right into the spin jumper. Same thing for this clip, I timed the spin move perfectly. Sometimes the jab step by itself will give you enough space. Like where is he going? And that's a wide open pull up. There's so many different ways to get buckets out of the triple threat. So if you're not already using it, then you should incorporate it into your bag. So with the combination of pull-up jumpers, spin jumpers, post fades, post hop shots, step backs, go-to shots, and triple threat moves, you'll be pretty tough to guard. You just gotta know when to do certain moves, when not to do them, and get your timing down. Well, that's about all that I got for y'all today, man. And this was one of my longer videos, so if you made it all the way to the end of this one, put the word buckets in the comments to show me that you're a real one. Anyways, make sure to like the video if you liked the video, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.